After the ball is over, after the skein is done, after the die lot's finished, and you are short just one, many a knitter has made a tearful and desperate call, pleading with their local yarn shop, go after that ball.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 573. Today is Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023, as we are recording. I am Marlisha, also known as Lady Fernico.
And I'm Talia, also known as Franciscan Gypsy.
We want to welcome all new and returning viewers to the Fun in the Woman Cave. Excuse me. If you're new, we're glad you found us. If you are returning, we're always glad to have you with us. If you are in the shadows, either new or returning, we hope you find some. We hope that you will subscribe so you can get notifications. You just touch the little subscribe button and a little bell. This red subscribe button, a little bell that'll give you the notifications that we're posting something, and you can determine your own frequency of notifications. They give you like 3 options, so that would be good. If you see me kind of moving around, it's because we have prizes to talk about today, so I want to make sure I have the ability to reach them. But before we get into that, we have to do our tea and stuff.
Do more projects.
I have 5 projects. You
I have 4.
Okay, hold on. This is the original Adagio mug that I got. I won this one on points for the chat and stuff like that. And in here, it's a double-walled mug, and it's got the lid, so it keeps things nice and warm. It's my own blend. It's called South of the Border, and it's kind of a version of a Mexican chocolate. Not really, but it makes me think of Mexican. I've never had a Mexican hot chocolate.
You have. I made it.
Well, not when I made this. So that's it. And yes, the juvenile artwork is mine, but it's bright and cheery, so it smells good. Taya won't taste it because it has chai in it.
I have tasted it, and I could tell immediately that I had chai in it because I don't like chai.
It's got 2 types of chocolate and vanilla and spices and peppercorns, and
one of those chocolates is a chai.
So that's that, and that's all I have to say about my tea.
And then for me, I have in my I'd rather be knitting mug some Earl of Grey.
Earl of Grey, which was all Stephanie's fault?
Yes.
Stephanie fault.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure she can take the hit on that one. We're very grateful. Okay. Just like it was Karen's fault that we got involved with Earl Grey Moonlight. I never heard of it. That's really good. Okay. Moving ahead. I was going to do the alongs first, but I think you might want to have the prizes first, so we'll come back to the alongs when we get the prizes done. As you might have noticed, we have 2 new threads up. So, all right, let's go here. For the PHN Movie Night 2023 prizes, this is for the 3rd quarter because this is our year long. So let me see if I can find those. Okay. Okay, the first one I pulled was Steph, and this is the wrong bag. Let me see here. I'm not sure how that got to first. That's not what I want. I thought I put them in order, but I guess not. Okay, let me see here. Because I didn't have a chance to put the names against the prizes on my notes. I have it in the bags. So the first winner I pulled for the PHN Movie Night was Steph. And Steph, you get this really pretty, kind of a purpley red Plymouth Encore yarn. There's 2 skeins.
A maroon, would you say?
A burgundy, maybe.
Sienna?
I don't know. It's really pretty, whatever it is. It's a worsted weight yarn, and you've got 2 of them in here. So Steph, send me a PM. I know I probably have your address somewhere, but I need to know you saw this, and I need to know what you want and where. This is the Movie Night Lau, or Movie Night Mal, and it's the Plymouth Encore in this red color. Okay?
Ruby brown.
So congratulations. The second winner actually won something that was donated by Fiber Hermit, Margaret. So this was kind of appropriate, I thought. This is Jody. And Jody, you won the Jetsons project bag. So, yes, I know I have your address too, but same thing I said to Stephanie. Please send me a PM with what you won. It's for the movie night, Cal. You won the Jetsons bag, okay? So congratulations. That takes care of that along. We have one more quarter on that along, though, because that's our year long. Now, for the arthritis, dysautonomia, and what's the other one? Heart?
Cardiac, your cardiac dysautonomia together.
Okay. Cardiac arthritis, cardiac dysautonomia is what it is. So for this one, the first one we pulled was Steph. No, that's not right. That's something else. Jody. We pulled first for Jody. So Jody, you got this. It's 2 skeins of Fable yarn. I've heard that yarn. So drop Fable yarn. It's kind of a red. I'm not sure if that's browns or purples in there with some light speckling. So you have 2 skeins of that. So Jody, let me know that you also won this fabled yarn in a red color. There's 2 skeins for the arthritis, cardiac dysautonomia. Cal, we put it all in one email. Okay. I think Jody won the last one as well. Yeah. Okay. Now, the second one I pulled for this cardiac arthritis and dysautonomia was Sensiday. I'm not sure how to say this. So I need you to let me know that you won this beautiful Silver Shed USA bag, also donated by Fiber Hermit. It's a beautiful bag, and it's got a little small notions pouch in it. So, yeah. So, Sensiday, please send me your information that you won the camera bag, the vintage cameras bag,
Which
project
is very
bag,
nice.
for the arthritis, cardiac dysautonomia, Cal. Okay. Congratulations. And the last ones we pulled for were tortoise versus hare. And this was a fun one to watch, people put their projects in. I mean, they all are, but
No,
yeah.
it's just,
Okay, yeah. The first one I pulled for this one was Steph. Let's see here. Okay, Steph, you won these little skeins of cotton yarn. I think they're all cotton. There's 2 purple and an orange, 2 purple and white and an orange and white. So you got the tortoise versus hare, Steph, the yarn. Okay, there's 3 cotton skeins of yarn. Okay, so that's what you won. So let me know that you won this. Congratulations. And my last one that I pulled for this, Ty, wake up. The last one who won for this was Rena. And Rena, you won this beautiful toucan colorway. The yarn
it really is beautiful.
is Mrs. Crosby yarn in the toucan colorway. You can see how pretty that is. Kind of greens. And this little project bag that's got a kind of an odd shape.
I think it's meant for like stitch marks or something.
I think it's meant for notions. It's such a cute little bag. It's got I think what it is, it's got this bottom so you can sit it. But it's really cute. It's got like smiling yarn balls and hooks and needles and circulars and scissors and all kinds of stuff. So it's a knitting themed little bag. So that Rena, you know the drill. You've won a lot of times before in the past, as have the others here. So you know that you need to get me your information, what you won for what along. So you did it for the toy along. No, tortoise versus hare. Toy along hasn't happened yet. Tortoise versus hare. Okay. Ty, if you're gonna fall asleep, you can do it later. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna do it if you're gonna fall asleep. Let's go through the. It's hard for Talia because she never knows if she's gonna be awake or not.
Yeah.
All right. The ones that are coming in now, we still have the PHN movie night. That's still going. That will go till the end of the year. And that is anything related to movies, theme-wise, okay, yarn, patterns, whatever. And all the information is in the thread. All you need to know is that the featured yarns and patterns are the same as usual. My stuff, Lady Critical Creations, Taya's, Franciscan Gypsy Designs, and Laura Concert's Lollipop Girl yarns or designs or whatever it is that she does. So that's, and if you have the finished objects is in just one of those things, then you have 2 chances at a prize. And if the finished objects in a featured yarn and a featured pattern, there's 3 chances at a prize. You're responsible for your multiple postings. Everything is in the group, including the hashtag. I think I'm going to go through the movie night, the other 2 cows, and I think I'm going to call it. We'll do it later because she's not able to stay awake. So
No, I just have my eyes closed.
let me go here. Let me see here. Okay, the 2 that we added, as many of you have already seen because you've already started posting, is thank you for that. We
Yes.
have the Toy Along 2023, this has been a mainstay since the beginning. So we love seeing the toys. This is anything that is a toy, okay?
Yeah.
Any kind of knit, crochet, loom knit toy, even paper dolls, okay? Doll houses that are made out of paper, that kind of stuff, because we are doing paper crafts, and I thought about it. I had to think really long and hard how I'm going to do this for paper. Those kind of things, okay? Paper airplanes, but let's not make just paper airplanes, okay? So if they're really small, like under 50 yards for the fiber arts type of thing, or if it's just like a small paper thing, like an origami, more than one, okay? The featured yarns and patterns are the same as always, but also we add Bakery Bears toys, and if you have her yarn, that counts. Joanna Johnson toys, Mom Cook toys, she's loom knit. And thank you to, I forget who it was who mentioned it. I did answer in the thread. Somebody said, hey, is Crystal from Chronicle Crocheting still going to be featured? I said, yes, she is. I forgot to put her in. She is definitely a featured pattern. So Mr. Persalot and all those things will count. Same rules apply in terms of multiple postings and things like that. Okay, you can see it all in the thread.
Good, yeah.
All right. So we want to thank everybody who's participated in the alongs in the past. The winners, we congratulate you, and we are excited about seeing the participation for the next alongs.
Yes.
So we can see who wins those alongs. It's always exciting to see. Everybody always has a chance once we start fresh.
Yeah.
So, all right, that takes care of that. Oh, I forgot. The other one that we're doing now, aside from the toy along, is the Out with the Old. And this is kind of a favorite. We want to get all the things off the needles and hooks and looms and things. However, so it can't be started fresh. It has to be already on the hooks and needles to be acceptable. You can't have started this October 1st. It has to be prior to October 1st, okay? And the rules are in the group, basically the same thing, the same featured yarns and patterns, mine, Talla's, and Laura's, and you're off and running, okay? If you can find a way to, if you have a dollhouse made out of cardboard or something like that, and you decide to trash it, then, or if you decide to finish it, that will count. It's just harder to do this kind of thing with paper, unless maybe you're doing a journal page or drawing or something like that. Painting would work.
Yeah.
Okay, so that takes care of that.
And you had the first project, so.
Sure, I want to if you keep falling asleep. I feel like I'm boring.
I'm really trying.
Well, like I said, we can always do it later.
No, I mean, I don't know what it's going to be like later.
Yeah, well. Okay, let me see here. We go to the projects. My first one is in my Angels bag, and you guys know what this is. I did a little work on this, and then I, for whatever reason, I got started on something else. So this is my Angels bag, and it's got my film noir shawl project from the Scrap Shawl pattern by Anna.
She doesn't actually want to finish it.
I do want to finish it. I did work on it. I actually did. It just seems to be moving slowly right now.
Did you do the 2 rows? How much of the 2 rows did you do?
I think I did like a row and a little bit.
Because I think when we measured with Dad, he said at least the 2.
Well, I think I need more than that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might need 3 or maybe even 4, but we'll see when I get finished with this row. So let me show you. I did work on it. I really did. So, on other than the podcast.
Right.
So, here it is. I mean, I had one time when I just had time I wanted to do stuff, and instead I went to sleep. I went upstairs and I took a 2-hour nap or something like that. And I told my husband I was kind of frustrated. I said, well, you need to take a nap. You needed your sleep. So, sometimes sleep wins out. But this is mostly Dragonfly Fibers yarn and some Miss Babs.
Is that all three?
That's it.
Okay. So I guess I'll show you this one because it's already in the round. So in my Plover Bird Pigs bag is my Thorns Hooded Cow pattern. Or it's not my pattern, it's a free pattern, but the project, I call it Bomber's Hooded Cow.
I always want to say it's Effanera who did it, but it's not. That's the photographer.
Yeah. But it's free. If you just look up Thorns Hooded Cow, it'll come up. Either on Ravelry, which will take you to the proper site, or just the site itself will show up. Because there's a bunch of free Tolkien-esque patterns.
Oh, you made me remind me of something. I better say something before I forget. Christina, you asked me a question about your artistic rabbit. I have seen it. I haven't had a chance to get back to you. Okay, go ahead.
So, yeah, this is Miss Babs in the Squash Blossom colorway. Same as the yellow I've got on this shawl. And yeah, I'm making progress. It feels like it's slow, but part of it's because I haven't been working on it consistently.
Right. Well, you've been working on other things.
I've been working on other things, yeah.
I'm actually hot. I think this acrylic is hotter than wool in some ways.
Well, yeah, it's not breathable.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. Let me get out of this.
That's my original Ginny's cardigan from the unofficial Harry Potter Knits interweave. I made the mistake of making it out of an acrylic when I first made it an eon ago, and it doesn't really fit on me very well anymore, so I gave it to Mom. I do plan on knitting Mom her own out of a natural fiber.
Because that one is even hard. You saw how hard it was for me to get out of it.
And so, once she decides on what color she wants...
Yeah, I have to do that because she just gave me my choices.
Because she shrunk my alpaca sweater, so she's not getting any alpaca. I get the alpaca.
No, I asked you not to do alpaca.
Yeah, no, you did ask me.
Because what happened was I put the alpaca sweater on top of something, and I pulled it. I said, oh, all this has to be washed. And I didn't see it. And so it went into the laundry, and so it went into the washer and the dryer. Davina's wearing it now.
Yeah. So...
and just barely can wear it.
So she doesn't want any more of the alpaca, so I will inherit the 2 sweaters worth of alpaca that we have, and I'll get her some Knit Picks DK that I can make that sweater out of. Or make that sweater with.
Something nice and soft.
Yeah. Well, Knit Picks has a nice soft DK.
DK, yep.
So, that will be,
You looking at Swish?
I think that's the one they have, yeah.
Yep. They have a couple. The Swish is the one that's soft.
Yeah, I sent you the colorway options.
Yeah, I'll look at it. I'll look at it.
But yeah, so that's, I guess, about that.
All right, let me just get this stitch here finished. Do this. I really do want to have this finished before Christmas.
You should have it finished well before then.
I think so. If I just sit down and do it. Except that I'm working on something else for someone else.
But you don't have anything that's timed, right?
No. I'm talking about your thing.
Yeah, but, that doesn't need to take precedence over yours. Obviously, if you want to work at it because you want a break from colors, absolutely. But if you're wanting yours done, I understand that yours takes precedence.
I need to get past the part on yours that I'm working on because I'm not liking that particular yarn. It's an old base, and I don't use that. I don't think I use that base anymore, or they changed what that base is because it's very workhorsey.
Okay.
So I'll be looking forward to going to the next color. And I have a couple of yarns that are my colorways that might be in there. So
right.
All right.
You mean that might end up in there? Because I don't have
Yeah, because you gave me also the one from the Fingerless Mitts.
Yes, I did.
And that's a softer yarn.
Yes.
So I think that was when I changed bases back a ways, Is it my turn again or yours?
It's your turn again because I just finished the Bomber's Hooded Cow.
Okay.
We just got off on talking because you took off your sweater.
Right. Okay. And my Knit for Brains Owl Teapot bag this is from Laura Concert, but it's made by Knit for Brains.
Yeah.
I love this. It's cute. This is my Arwen's Hooded Cowl from the Thorns Hooded Cowl pattern, just like Talia's.
Yeah.
I didn't do a whole lot of work on this one yet.
Oh, you have started the hood.
Yes, I have. I worked on it during the podcast a little bit.
Yeah, you've actually beat me to the hood.
Yeah, but you started yours a lot later than I started mine.
Did I?
Yeah, I think you've done one and now started another. I think I started this. Let's see, what am I doing here?
I don't know.
Okay, it goes this way, right? Because the yarn is here.
The yarn will
Here.
be in your left hand.
But it won't be hanging down the left side.
No. Well, look, it'll be like this.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find out where. Here it is. Right here. And I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. Let's see. This is Knit Picks, not Knit Picks. It's Miss Babs in the blue slate colorway. I'm just trying to see where I'm at. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So the wrong side. Oh, I have to purl. That's why I stopped there.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I'm purling here. Is that pearls? Yeah.
Let's that you're not purling. You should be doing garter. Oh wait, no, never mind. You're right. Hold on. Let me see what you're doing here.
I have a hard time seeing it, especially when I have a hard time figuring out what way I'm going.
You should be doing pearls, but that's not pearls that you just did. You just did knits.
Okay.
These 3 stitches should become pearls, but you did knit stitches. You see your bumps back here?
Am I looking at it the right direction?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
So you need to back up and make these 3-stitch purl, or I can do it the simple way.
What?
I just actually no, it actually is simpler for you to just knit them again. I'd rather purl them again. There. Now you can purl it again.
Purl so I don't lose my stitch marker.
Yeah. You can probably purl to the end of that row. It's not very long.
Well, I'll do it while you're talking.
Yeah.
So this is the back of my thing here, and I'm working on the wrong side, so I have to do the purl part of it. This is a free pattern, so I can say that. Oh
Oh, what?
no!
Well, you purled here.
This is all pearls. This is my knit again.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay,
That's what
duh.
it is.
Sorry.
Okay, that's what it is.
Then you're
All right,
fine.
I was fine. So I can just finish this because we're going this direction.
Sorry, for some reason I thought you were in the middle.
So I thought I was just starting the. This tells you how much I can't see it. I didn't know where I was.
Yeah.
I thought I was going the other direction. I thought I was going into the middle.
Yeah. We need to get you to the point where you can read what you're doing.
Yeah.
And
I think
I forgot. I didn't register where you were in the pattern. I should have known.
I think once I get this a little bit bigger, I'll be able to know, how to turn it and stuff better. It's just confusing me when it's all the same height, and so I get confused. But my brain doesn't work the same way Talia's does. It just doesn't.
Well, you need to get to the point where you can actually read what a purl is and read what a knit is.
Well, I can read what a purl and a knit is. I just this is all gonna be knit across because it's the right side.
They might have you do an increase. You might want to check. Oh no,
Well, it said
you're
for
right.
4
That's not.
inches.
They have to go the 4 inches first.
Yeah, I have to go 4 inches. So she's trying to confuse me.
Well, it's been a little while since I've done. I don't memorize the pattern.
Right. I don't think you've done it. You've only done, 3 of these or 2 of these? 3 of these?
Hold on. The
You
one
did
for
one for
Davina.
Davina.
I've done 2 for me. I've done 1 for Laura. So I've done 4 so far.
Is this only your second one for yourself?
No, I made 2 for myself. Laura, 2 for me, Davina,
And then this one.
and this one. Yeah, this is my 5th one.
Right. And this is, she's made 5 and the time it's taking me to do 1 because I just,
Well, one of them. Let's see. I feel like one of them was long before you even thought of making them.
oh yeah, I think
Maybe
so.
2 of them.
Davina's was and yours. Your
No,
first one.
Davina's was after. Oh god, I know I made one of them before Davina's. It might have been the red one.
Mhm.
I can't remember which one. I think it was the red one I made first. Oh, I have one more for myself too. One that's in the Miss Babs white with the orange.
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay, so that's another one. So I made 3 for myself, not counting this one.
I keep wanting to knit this loop on my hand
Uh-huh.
for whatever reason.
So I have 3 I've already made for myself. I made one for Laura. I made one for Davina. This is my 6th one.
Right. And I turned this. I didn't ask you to show me if I was on the right side or not. I just did it. So
Good job.
Hopefully it's right.
Well,
Looks like
I mean,
it is.
if
It
you
looks like
turn
it is, see?
if you turn, Mom, it's obviously on the right side.
Yeah.
You can't turn wrong.
Turn left.
Well, I mean, there's no other place to turn unless you're doing short rows.
Right. So yeah, I'm learning new skills with this. So I mean, it's an easy skill, but learning how to see I can't see a knit and a purl. I can,
Right.
but getting the idea of how to go flat from the round is something new for me, and it's giving me trouble for whatever reason.
Will take some time.
Yeah, and this is just. I'm not sure why this is such an issue here. Okay, let's try this. I hope I didn't make it worse. I don't know.
Hold on, it's okay.
I'm just going to knit all the way through. And
Yeah,
then
that works.
And then I'll just go from there. And once I get the feel of it, I won't do so many awkward things with my bag and my yarn and that kind of stuff. But right now, I'm just trying to.
Sometimes it happens just when you put it in the bag.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can always take the yarn out, do that way instead of trying to put the bag through. Right?
I don't.
Well, instead of putting the bag through, I mean, the yarn is in the bag.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So anyways, your turn.
Okay, so let me just bring my show notes again. Okay, so in my Silver Shed USA 10-year anniversary bag, this is actually something I cast on. Didn't actually realize I already had some Lady's Favor on the needles, but I wanted to make the Fun Mitts, so I cast on that with Mom's colorway Barnum.
Which is a Greatest Showman reference.
So I cast that on.
That's going to be pretty.
The Fun Mitts are available for everyone now, but they're only free for the patrons. Let's see. I am tangled there.
Tangled up in Barnum?
There we go. But yeah, just some work on that. It's
really pretty.
Yes, it is. I always choose the variegated for this pattern because I feel like it's really works well with the variegated. I really loved how Captain America and Booyakasha looked in it. So I've actually only knit these out of your yarn.
Yeah. You know, that would be really pretty in a variant of a single color, like all shades of blue or something. That would be like a Monet or something.
It would have to be enough of a variant that would be obvious.
Yeah, but it's the whole idea though for that kind of a thing, for a watercolor kind of effect or a impressionist kind of effect, is it doesn't need to be drastic until you get toward the other end. It's meant to be a little bit gradual.
I don't do gradual.
Yes, we know this.
Okay, that's it for that.
All right, let me just put the stoppers on these. I have this where I'm supposed to do. Yeah, that's starting to grow. That's good.
That's what things do when you knit them.
Sometimes when I do it, it goes backwards. Okay, let's see here. There. Let's see here. Oh, well, that works too. Let's see here. I'll fix that later. All right, my next one is.
I think you left your pattern.
Oh yeah, in this.
You need to get yourself a notebook.
I have one. I just haven't. I don't know if I have one in here or not. There we go. Okay. There it is. Okay. In my Silver Shed USA 10-year Potiversary bag, because it's apparently the theme right now, is my Strawberry Shortcake Baby Blanket project from the Sorbelle Scarf pattern by Sarah Sweetheart. This one didn't get a whole lot of work on it. I was focusing on other things. And I also had some hand pain this week.
Yes,
this
you
past
did.
week. So it was hard for me to want to do anything. So this is the ice yarn, the fuzzy ice yarn that we were talking about ad nauseum the last few podcasts.
Yeah.
But it's a really nice feel on the hands. It's just a little bit difficult to tink back if you make a mistake. So my advice is to do something that you're really familiar with, unless you like frustration when you try to tink back, or you know how to work around it. I had to work around something that was a mistake because it wouldn't let go of the yarn. It just would not. Oh, I was looking on Instagram. It came up a kitty cat that didn't want to let go of its hold. And every time the owner moved its arm, it would go, meow! So maybe that's the mascot for things that don't want to let go. But yeah, it's growing a little at a time. I really like the way it's pooling. It's very pretty. And this will probably go to the pregnancy center or maybe to a friend who's having a baby, someone at the church. We have a lot of ladies who are with child at the church, so there's plenty of people to give it to. Talia, wake up, please.
I am awake.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done?
Yep.
Okay, so next for me is in my, I think it's in this bag.
Hope Allison sees this. She likes the Sleepy Talia episodes.
It's not a real Sleepy Talia episode.
I don't think anybody knows the difference.
In my Plover Bird Birds on a Wire bag.
That's a cute bag. I always like that bag.
Yes, it is. This has one I haven't worked on in a while. This is Sweetie, the snake, Donut. I'm working on his tail.
Oh, I thought you finished him.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He's close.
Okay.
He's close. I can't start the ones for Grandma's.
Don't say anything. They might watch the podcast.
They never watched the podcast.
Grandma sometimes says.
Does she?
Not all the way through, though. Once in a blue moon.
But yeah, I had to finish the tail. I'm almost there. And then there's like some. This is something Laura sent me out of the blue one day. It was really awesome.
She spoils us.
You see these little arrow, like...
Oh, yeah, huh?
That has to be added. And I was telling... both Mom and Dad, I think this is rattlesnake. Partially because... Well, first of all...
It has a rattle.
There's a rattle. And then second of all, it has a viper-shaped head. Is that arrowhead shape, which you don't see really in non-venomous snakes. So I gave him the venomous snake eyes, which have the slit pupils.
Yeah.
Whereas if you look at the non-venomous snakes, they usually have a round pupil. So he is definitely a viper.
He's cute.
He is a cute venomous snake. Maybe he's been defanged.
Maybe his venom actually makes people better. Because I never said the viper had to be poisonous, right? Just happens to be that way.
Technically, he's venomous, not poisonous.
I know. Maybe one man's venom is another man's healing.
I believe what they said is poison is... Because I remember watching or reading something that, like, really was being... it was being very... detail about how the difference between saying that animal is venomous versus saying it was poisonous. And there is a difference, but
That's interesting.
snakes are considered venomous, not poisonous.
That's interesting. I have to look that up and see what the difference is.
Yeah, I can't remember what they said the difference was, but they emphasized it several times. But yeah, here's my snake. In their picture, the head's over here, but I think maybe they put the eyes down here when they did it. So my way of attaching was on the other side, which is fine.
Doesn't matter.
No,
It doesn't matter. Maybe it's a left-handed snake.
Left-headed?
Left-headed snake.
But yeah, there he is.
In all his venomous glory.
I rather like him.
He's cute. He would look good in the Loki colorway.
Yes, he would. And I went as close to the actual colors this time as I could, just because I felt like it.
Change it up a little bit, right?
Yeah, usually I mix it up, but I really wanted to have those markings, and because there were several colors, I just wanted to be able to keep track better.
Well, you can always make it again, you know, and change the colors up if you want to do it then.
Yeah.
All right, let me just finish this stitch because I don't want to be in the middle of it when I stop. All right, where is my stitch marker? There it is. Okay. All right, my next one is, oh yeah, okay. I'm kind of proud of myself for this one. Nothing major. but I'm proud of myself anyway.
You should be.
This one is in my my Country Farm bag from Brittany. Love this bag. It's so cute. Right now, this holds my courthouse steps blanket. Not going to stay in here for very long.
No, it's gonna grow.
But right now, it's in here. I love this blanket. I love this bag. It's cute.
I mean, you love blanket too.
Yes,
But
I
actually didn't work on mine this week.
worked on mine.
I didn't work on either of mine.
So I marked the front, so I know. I mean, I do know anyway because there's little ridges in the back. But so there's my front, and I was talking to Talia, but I picked these up by myself. She wasn't anywhere near me,
Nope, she did a very good job.
and I made a mistake, and I pulled back to a point where I could fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that by myself too, and you can see that's the fourth log of this particular section, and then I can move on. So I'm kind of happy about it.
You should be.
I think it looks prettier here than it does on this screen. I guess I hope it looks prettier on this other screen. But, and these are just, this is Expression Fiber Arts in the middle. That's all I remember. I don't know what the other colors are. I think this is Miss Babs. And I think this one might be Scano. But that's the whole thing, the beauty about something like this, is that you can just use whatever you have.
Right.
And Denise said, Mom, who's the blanket for? I said, I don't know. I don't know. Whoever, right? So, yeah, that's about all I have to say about that.
Okay, so my final project is in my Crocheting Hoovian podcast bag, Silver Shed USA bag. And in here is the one arm for Bo, the rabbit.
Oh, yay.
I'm going to work through...
Did you do that this time, or
Yes.
the whole thing, I mean?
Oh, no, he's been made. Part of it...
Oh, I meant the arm. Did you finish the arm?
No, arm's not finished.
Okay.
I have a little bit of this skein left that I need to wind up the other skein that I had to look everywhere for. So then I have to do his other arm. His tail will be a different color. So after I finish his other arm, I won't have to worry about this color anymore because he'll have everything that needs to be brown. And after I have arm, tail, and then I had all the clothing. Because all he has right now are his leg warmers and his shoes.
He's so cute, though.
He is.
He's going to be adorable when he's finished.
He's definitely one that you set him somewhere.
Right.
And eventually I want to make his sister.
Although I think a child would enjoy playing with that.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when it has clothes.
Yeah.
But his leg warmers don't come off, do they?
Well, if you have to take his shoes off first.
Oh, so everything comes off.
Yeah, everything comes
Okay.
off. His shoelaces are even tied.
Oh, that's cute. Did you crochet the shoelaces? Looks like you did.
I just twisted them.
They just twisted.
That's what it looks like anyway. It's been a while since I've done it. No, but no, his shoes come off. See?
Very cute.
So.
He can go au natural.
He can. He hasn't.
Actually, he kind of is. Except for
Except for his shoes. He's been walking around in his shoes and his leg warmers.
No modesty whatsoever.
But my other bunny is like, at least you have that. I don't even have that.
It's a G-rated, PG-rated show. He needs to get some clothes on.
So, we're working on that. Once he has his arms and his tail, I think that's when he starts
It's bad that I started hearing Seinfeld say, I'm going to hold it up with my arm. It's a reference to a skit that he did about a mattress on the top of a car that he was going to hold up with his arm instead of strapping it down. So, I'm sorry. That's what you get when you talk about arms.
Apparently. So yeah, this pattern is knit completely flat, and then you seam. And he's got a fat belly.
And I thought about doing those patterns because they are flat.
I think you'd like... Mary Jane's Tea Room has a bit more shaping, so I think you would enjoy more the one who does it, who has her designs for charity. I can't remember the one that does my other bunny. She has a teddy bear. Also, there's more variety. This one, well, this one does have other ones. I just only happen to get the bunnies for this one.
I think I have.
I think you have the other ones designs where she actually designed them with charity in mind.
Right.
I made my Augusta bunny out of that, and she's a lot bigger.
I think I have those patterns.
I think you got the bear.
I think you're right.
I don't know how many clothing you got, if you got any.
I
I have
didn't.
quite a few outfits. Because obviously I plan on dressing her up.
Right.
Because I'm a child.
I think this is 3 rows, right? 1, 2, 3.
Well, remember, it's double.
Well, I don't have 6.
Because the ridges are 2 rows. The easiest way, honestly, is you look at how many ridges you have on this, and then you'll know if you have enough. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So yeah, and then here would be the bind off. So 2, 4, 6.
So I have 6 rows done?
Yeah. Did you not? What do you have marked off?
3.
Have you only been marking them off when you get the ridge?
I don't know.
Because you definitely don't have 3.
Okay.
There's no way you have 3.
What I should probably do with this, I finished 6?
Yes.
Okay. What I should probably do is measure this and say how many inches, because it confuses me.
And honestly, I find the easiest thing is you look at the number of ridges. You have 7 ridges
That's 14.
before you do the bind off. Yeah. And you only have 3 ridges here.
Okay. So, all right. This is why I still need to keep her around.
Oh, okay. Is that the only reason?
That's the only reason, Okay.
But yeah, Mary Jane's Tea Room was the first one I picked up with Toys Knit Flat.
I wanted to do that, one of those, and surprise Daddy because he doesn't think I can do it. I mean, that's not fair. He never said I couldn't, but it would surprise him.
Yes. One of my bunnies is on our decorative Swift. I think that's the little white bunny. I think I think that one might have been knit flat as well.
It was. I believe it was.
Very different from this one and my other one, which are
Anamorphic?
Yeah, where they're animals that walk on 2 legs and stuff.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Anamorphic?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Like in those
Yeah,
books.
I know I'm saying the word wrong.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That other one, I remember, it had a slightly different construction. You used to say it was differently constructed.
The one that was designed for charity.
The white one.
Oh, the white one. Yes. Sorry, I made several. But for whatever reason, October came and all of a sudden I wanted to work on projects that had been sitting for a while.
Yeah.
And the ones I wanted to work on happened to be the toys. Probably because they're farther along.
I have to take out my toys and start. I mean, we've got the toy along. I have 4 toys on the hooks, and I think they're all turtles. I've got the twins, I've got Tara, and I've got the little itty bitty one I started.
Right.
The reason I stopped is because it's on Ribbler, and I really have a hard time with Ribbler. I think it's on Ribbler. Maybe it's not on Ribbler. There's nothing wrong with Ribbler. I just don't like working on the computer.
Yeah.
I don't like working off the thing there. So, okay.
My little Ribbler bunny turned out cute.
It did.
I really actually, one thing I do enjoy about Ribbler is the fact they have quite a few patterns that are no-sew.
They do.
Or limited sew. Very limited sew.
I got a couple. I got the giant otter come through, and I got the giant panda, I think it was. It looks like a great big pillow.
I need to work on my
Pop-Tart,
but I have other projects I need to finish first. And if worse comes to worse, if I decide not to do the Pop-Tart, I have that yarn for other toys. They have a ton of bulky weight toys.
Right. Okay, and this is a bag I got from our local yarn store. It's Knitter's Magic. I don't know the designer because she doesn't have a tag in here, but I've got 2 or 3 of her bags, and each of the girls have bags of theirs too.
I didn't know it had horses inside. That's kind of fun. Horse. There's a horse.
I don't know if that's a horse or not.
It is a horse. Look, horse face.
I don't know if that's a horse
neck.
face. I can see the mane.
That's a horse.
Well, whatever it is in here, it's cute. So yeah,
You should show them the horse. Be careful of your tea. There. See, that is a horse.
A horse of a different color.
Because I don't think it's a llama.
No, I don't think it's a llama either.
I really think it might be a horse.
It's got the tail here, which kind of makes it
It's a horse.
Anyway, so here...
A horse is a horse, of course, of course.
The yarn I was telling you that Talia found that's going to go in this project is this one. This is my
Yeah, I had an extra one. So
Courtly Love.
now you have 2 of them.
I think it's going to go right after this.
You have another one too, Mom.
I do?
Yes, because I had one that I originally put in there, and then I found another one.
Okay, I don't know where the other one is.
There is another one in there.
So this one's going to go probably after this and then go from there because it matches better than anything else that I have in there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, you do have another one in there because I found one in there.
so this is also a scrap shawl pattern, and this is called Cherry Bomb Shawl. And I decided not to go with black on this.
Mm-hmm.
I could theoretically go with brown, but I think I just want to stick with the red.
Which is definitely fine. You then have more options. You can go into more shades of red.
Yeah. And because this is scrappy, you don't have to worry so much more about, is it an orange red or a blue red, or you just kind of say, okay, it's red.
It's red. Okay.
It's red. I'm going to do that. And I saw some yarn I almost picked up for this shawl from Chicken Lady Fiber Arts.
Uh-huh.
But she has to have a sale for me to buy it because she's very good and stuff. And all these yarn people that I go to are very good. And it's a combination of the fact that I dye my own yarn and a combination of the fact that it's not pricey for what they do.
Uh-huh.
It's just I can't justify it all the time.
Right.
So this, anyway, so this is my yarn that I was telling you. It's a little bit on the workhorse side. This is one of my first acid dyes, I think.
Yeah. You know you're showing it to people upside down, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to see the colors.
Okay.
This is the way it looks for the shawl.
It looks like Barbie's shawl right now.
Yeah, almost for Skipper.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little, but this is nice, and this will be, right up here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I'll put my other yarn, and you can feel the difference. Feel the difference here between this.
And it'll probably wash out.
Oh, I'm sure it will. And this. It's not a huge difference, but it's a little bit of a difference.
It's a little bit of a difference, but it's not huge.
Yeah. So, and it might just be that I was working on something really soft before I picked it up. I think I was maybe working the baby blanket or something, and that's really soft. I need to reskein this one, but
and like I said, you do have another one in there.
Okay. And this is not like the other blanket, when you do a log cabin where you have to worry about how much you have to do. But yes, yeah, so that's this one. I'm doing shades of red for this, and this should move along fairly quickly once I am finished with my gray one.
Right.
Because I've had as many as 3 of these on the hooks at one time. So
it's not like you've never done this, and you probably want to cast out another one for you.
Well, I don't want to do a design while I'm doing another design, but I have an idea for a design in progress for this as well that uses the basic shape.
Right.
Because this is a basic shawl shape. It's not stealing from Anastasia in any way to make use of this shape, because it is.
I've borrowed from that shape before.
Yeah, I mean, you just do your thing with it. But that's all I really have to say about that.
Okay, so I don't have any more projects.
Neither do I.
You do have a design though, and I have a design in another room that I've worked on, but I didn't bring the bag because I don't show my designs.
I'll be right here. Just give me a second here.
Because my shop is only designs right now, so I don't show any of my designs.
Okay, so put this away here. I've got a lot of bags on this couch, so let me just.
And in acknowledgement, Rena, I really love how your socks turned out. The Eleanor's crosses, that looks very
really
nice.
Pretty.
They are very nice. So it was really cool to see them worked up by someone else.
Yeah.
And I know if I actually would put them up on Etsy, I would see more of that.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be logical and blah blah blah. Lovecrafts,
Okay, in my Christina bag, my Christina Al bag. Well, the largest of my Christina Al bags. This is where I have my design. It's in here. So that's all I can say about that.
I do have some journal stuff. So I think that I need to get used to using the stamps, particularly when I'm using a big stamp pad, because my big stamp pad is inset a little bit, so I think I get too much ink on the plastic ones.
You can always, until you learn the feel of it, have something to blot it with. You just blot it.
Yeah, and I probably should do that because I'm still getting used to, because too much ink looks bad, but so does too little ink, and I'm still trying to get the feel for the clear ones.
The happy medium.
Yeah, because my ones that are wood, I've kind of got the feel for.
And the plastic may take the ink differently.
And I think it does. When I was looking into it, I think it said that you have to do less for it. But I've also had where I've done it too light. So I'm really trying to figure out the feel. This is for the second to last book that I've finished. I have one more I need to put in here. I got my Tudor Queen's stamp washi tape in. And I'm going to try a tool Mom has where it's to get the washi tape up. Because this has like stamp edges. And it's hard to get up with just your fingers without tearing. So I also ended up putting one of the stamps here.
Yeah.
So it looked like it was a real letter that came in and was opened. And I had my ticket in there for my streaming.
Cute.
But, so that, it was a certified 5-star read. Got my library card with my finished date stamp on it. Then I also look up the Dewey Decimal Code. Usually I'm able to find the Library of Congress code too for my here for my catalog card. I do a lot of research when it comes into it. I'm getting to a point where I'm kind of recognizing what the numbers mean because I have one place where I can look up what the most used numbers are for books. But I also have another place which tells me what those numbers mean for Dewey Decimal Code. So if there's a book that doesn't have a Dewey Decimal Code because they don't have that book in their system or whatever for this place where I look up the Dewey Decimal Code, I have this other resource so I can find what I think is the closest Dewey Decimal Code. Because I think individual libraries can choose their Dewey Decimal Code that they will file it under.
I used to know a lot of those because I worked in the library a couple of times.
But
Once in the high school, I kind of helped with the librarian, and once as a second job, part-time job.
talking about library, here is washi tape for library. Whoopsie. I also took one of those because part of one, I think it was too long or something. I had something where it either tore or was too long or something. And I had a book that I borrowed for the library. Yeah, it tore a little bit. That's what it was. So I put it here because instead of having my stamp that says Talia's library, this was actually a book I borrowed. So I put this here and put that as Hoopla. So I made use of one that tore a little bit.
Very good.
Here's what I was talking about where I'm still learning out the stamps. Here's my puffin. The only reason why he looks a little lighter here is because it's a gradated stamp. So that is actually on purpose. So he actually turned out well. It was a smaller stamp. This was on a bigger ink thing. And I think it's all, these two are also, these three were also the clear ones. Whereas this was the rubber one. So I think I need to A, get used to the clear ones. And B, maybe get used to the bigger stamp. So, I mean, I think they turn out okay. I'd like them to turn out better. This one probably turned out the best. And this is the one where I try to do a bit lighter. I don't know how well it's turning out.
Okay.
And then this page I didn't use the stamp at all. This is the snuggle.
Yeah.
I tried to go for somewhat of a rose theme. I had this rose washi tape because, you know, the Tudors. But I did add other things that were just fun. I'm probably overdoing the washi tape and stamps, but darn it, I'm enjoying myself.
Well, until you get your feel for it, you just do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And who's to say it's too much? It's your book.
Yeah.
It's your journal.
So here I will end up putting, because for me, I like to have these pages opposite. I like to have my catalog card here with the drawing of the cover with whatever I want to put here. And then I want to have my actual library card here with my rating here and whatever else. So because this was an extra page, I didn't have anything else to write, I'm going to put my happy moments stamp that I've been looking to use forever. I'm going to practice with this one though, because this was my first stamp that I got for myself and I didn't know how to use it. So after that I will put in, I actually have another book to put in after that. Because I have to put in my Jane Austen one first. And this one only will take a couple pages because this is a reread. This is my Persuasion. And because it's fiction, it doesn't have a Dewey Decimal Code.
Just has the F and
Yeah,
in the name.
in the name.
Yeah.
So, I saw some places where they just will have like psi or CI, SCI, and all that, which is like the Dewey Decimal Code should cover that. But I guess certain places just do it differently. But yeah, that's a bit of work I did on that. Yeah. Do you have any shop news?
No, I haven't done anything in the shop. I've been meaning to do stuff for the shop, and I kind of had the desire to do it, but like I said, I ended up sleeping.
Yeah.
So that's not like me, but there you go. I will try to get something done the next few days. We have a lot of stuff, now that we're heading toward the holidays. I do want to get yarn into the shop for the holidays, but my mom...
And also your sock.
My sock, yeah. That's going to be one of the first colors I
Yeah.
do. My mother and father are coming for my mom's birthday because they can't come for Thanksgiving this year. My mom's birthday's the end of the month, and we need to make a feast for her birthday because I think she was born in 1940. Sorry, Mom. So 1940 means she'll be 83, and
That's crazy. Because definitely doesn't feel that way.
so we want to kind of go all out. We don't know how many more times we'll be able to get together because we can't go out there because of this person here, and they're getting a little older. So I don't really feel like, as long as they're safe on the road, I'm glad they come. But if they're not feeling safe on the road, I don't want them to come.
Yeah.
So
we might have to find a way to make it so even if I'm stuck in a room.
We're not leaving you home.
No, I mean like even if I go there and I'm stuck in a room.
Well, we'll figure it out.
I mean, because if I could find a way to take my nausea medicine and just sleep the entire way.
Yeah.
We'll
talk about something taking you out for the entire week the next week. Okay. Between the food and the travel and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So that moves on to
enhancements, right?
Enhancements? Royalties. Yep, royalties. Yeah. Okay. I think I showed my book by Father Pacwa last week.
Yes, you did.
What did I do with all my... Oh, here they are. I think they're all here. All right. This one came in today. Do you have any?
I do.
How many?
I'm going to show them all together because they're
okay.
the same.
Okay. I'll show everything together and I'll show you. You can show yours.
We can do our bookmarks together.
Okay. I just got this today, and this goes... I needed another one of these for my design in progress.
I should mark it off my row.
That's this one. I should probably put it in with that so I don't lose it. What did I do with that? I guess I'll just have to...
Just put it on top.
Put it on top for now. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. What else do we get? Here we go. Do you want to show the bookmarks now, or do you want to wait?
Yeah, we can do the bookmarks now.
Okay.
What's the book? Do you want to show the book? Oh, no, we can do the book after the bookmarks.
Yeah. Okay.
So let me grab my bookmarks.
Before I show the bookmarks, I want to show you the washi tape that Talia gave me, because she said she didn't order it, and then she said, well, maybe she did, but she didn't like it.
Or is this okay, or whatever.
So.
I think Mom would be more likely to use it.
So that's really pretty.
This stuff came from Petit Creations. She's from Italy. She's super sweet. I tagged her.
Oh.
What fell? Okay. She is based in Italy. She's really sweet. When I tagged her shop on Instagram when I posted, she responded. She was so excited. She put my post in her story. She's really sweet. This I'm gonna end up putting in my journal because I just think that's cool looking. She actually has a bookmark that looks like this too.
It's really cute.
But she packages her bookmarks very nicely. And they have on the tags the names of whatever the bookmark is. Like this is a Mrs. Marple. She has Ms. Okay, Miss Marple.
She has the name of the thing. Like this was Poirot, and then she has a little saying. Like this one says, "Between the pages of a book is a lovely place to be." I think that's on all of them.
That one's on all of them.
Yeah.
So when you open it up, well, first of all, behind it, each one has a book list.
Oh.
With a little where you can check it off.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Very cool.
And so you ease off your ribbon.
Oh, here's the washi tape.
Yes. And I'm not opening it near the washi tape. I'm opening it on the other side.
Tear it.
Well, that's why I figured if I open it on the other side, look, I can then put it in like that. I can put it in a package or something like that.
Yeah.
So, besides you getting your bookmark, it comes with whatever, like it comes with its own little sticker. Poirot's, Mrs. Marple's hat has a matching flower to what her sticker has there. And then it has a quote that relates to them. Like this one says, "It's very dangerous to believe people." And she does say stuff like
yours
that.
Or mine?
Mine's here.
Where's this from? Oh, you gave me an extra one.
I gave you an extra
Okay.
one, yeah. So this is one of her quotes. It comes with that. So it comes with some ephemera plus the little sticker. And she has on Miss Marple's the hat that Miss Marple could wear with a little flower. Then it says Agatha Christie on the top book. And it has a ball of yarn with needles sticking in it.
Okay, mine has "Use your little gray cells, mon amis." This is Poirot's hat.
And he has his turn-up watch.
Yes, his little watch, and then you have his looks like he has ink there, and his it's like a sword.
Oh, I didn't notice the
knife.
back. Oh, I didn't notice the back. She has a teacup in the back.
He's got some kind of a poison bottle or something, and then on the other side he has a knife.
And underneath the book underneath says "Murder at the Vicarage" if you turn it upside down for hers.
I can't read what that says.
His says "Murder on the Orient Express." Oh, I'm glad you said that. I didn't even look at the back.
And this is Agatha Christie on the front side.
Yeah, so that is so cool. And I like that there's so if I have the teacup side facing, I know that it is the back. That's cool. I didn't even notice that.
So which is the front? This one?
Yes, one says Agatha Christie is the front.
Okay, so that goes there.
Because it looks like it's... I mean, I'm sure you could choose what side. I'm
Yeah.
assuming the Agatha... Well, also because the title is upside down in the other.
That's what I thought, yeah. So put this back in here.
So... I have a Poirot, but Mom showed that one.
Hold on, let me just put this away here. Do we have any others that are doubles?
Oh, I just want to show... I don't have my R2 here because he's in a book right now. But he came with the ephemera.
I gave her...
I'm the droid you're looking for.
Yeah, I gave her back some of that stuff for R2 she'd given me, and I said, you should probably keep that.
And the little one on me. Okay. We both have tea and books in common.
We do? Okay, why don't you open yours, because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get it
Okay.
close together. Which one's T? Oh, that's this one. Okay.
So... I think the rest of mine are Poirot and Marple because I have so many of the books. And when I said on Instagram, yes, I have multiple Poirots and Marples, don't judge me. I had a person that follows me and I follow back who said, anyone who judges you for having multiple Marple and Poirot or multiple Agatha Christie bookmarks is probably an illiterate criminal. So...
And these...
And that's on my booktube Instagram. That's, other than Pinnacle Needles Instagram, that's my only public Instagram. Okay, so here's the tea and books one. The little ephemera says it's time for tea and books.
That's going to go into the one I have is going to go into my journal.
And it has I guess it's a lemon, because it'd be more likely to put a lemon in your tea than a lime.
It could be a lime, but I think it's a lemon.
And the back just has the back of the mug and the lime. And the upside down says about tea. So, and the right side up says the tea book. So, I love the fact that she has something clever on the back. I'm so glad you noticed, because it would have slipped by me.
Now, this one, I was right. I am Groot. Because everybody who's been with us for any length of time knows I love Groot.
Yeah, it was a hard choice whether or not to get Mom Groot or R2. And I decided to go with Groot.
Look at how cute he is.
Especially since it was baby Groot.
Baby Groot. Oh, the one they had in the last movie kind of freaked me out because I looked like a young adult. I either want him big or small, or like the 10-year-old, whatever it was. But this kind of awkward, gawky kind of...
Well, he was starting that way in Avengers. The last Avengers. He was starting in that direction.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He was still definitely youth,
Mm-hmm.
and this was a little bit more. It kind of made me think of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle things.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, this is Groot, and I absolutely love him. I don't have any idea where he's going yet. We've got the I Am Groot. It's got a little sprout or something here, you know. And then the back of it's just the back.
I think the R2 one just had a star.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was Marvel had a star too. I think all of them have stars in the front, but I don't know what. I think I got rid of R2's little sticker.
You gave it to me. I thought it was in here, and then I wonder if I know I gave you something back.
The one thing you gave me back was, and I actually took it back, was I Am the Droid You're Looking For.
I know I offered to give you something back.
Yeah, you did, and I don't remember what happened to that. So.
Okay, and then I have two more, and they're both owls, but they're different kinds of owls.
Oops, my turnip fell down. Okay, put it back in here.
I'm going to
One of my turnips.
do the graduation one first. There's a reason for the graduation. My alma mater, Southern Connecticut State University, is an owl. The mascot is an owl.
Oh, and by the way, these are all magnetic bookmarks, which is our new obsession.
Yes.
And I read so many books, I like to have choices. And I tend to have multiple books going at a time. And I like to match my book to what I'm reading. Bookmark to what I'm reading.
Did you not show the rest of yours?
My Survivor Marples and Poirot's.
Oh, they're all the same?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got two to show. So the two different owls. This one's the owl graduation. And let's see here.
I do have some coming in, or one coming in for Davina. Mom has one coming in for Davina because we were giving her a lot of books for Christmas.
And two for me that are just the cutest thing on, like, bookmark legs. That's what made me. I can't see these things. They have to go away. Oh, this is so cute. It says, "The world is waiting for you." These are gonna definitely go in my journal.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. And I may.
It's almost like she had book journals in mind when she.
I may draw these. They don't look that hard.
No, I think you could, and I think after you put them in, when you put them in your books, you could definitely be like, you could draw off of them.
So
It'd be a nice challenge for you.
yeah. Let me put this one in here.
Because it's not like you're gonna put the bookmark in the journal, but you can draw off of it to put in your journal.
That's what I meant. Yeah, I wanna draw that owl. I'll just go see.
Dad would love that.
Where is my? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes, he would. My husband thinks that everybody should draw,
Yes, and he doesn't understand when people don't want to all the time.
or maybe don't have the talent.
It took me a long time to get him to even somewhat understand that I only draw when I have a reason to.
Well, I told him, I said, I only have time for so many hobbies.
That's why I ended up saying I had to choose a hobby that's most important to me. Because there's only so many hours in the day.
There we go.
But that's why I think he's pro my book journal, because I draw all my covers.
This is also an owl, but it's got a different slant. This is the owl in books.
Yeah, because what she has is she'll have them all listed in their own list. Like, these are all the owls in book ones. And then this is like all the cats. You have different kinds of cats, But I love the way she packages.
I don't want to rip the packages.
Well, there's so many ideas things you can put in there and have like stick out of there for your journaling. He must have his ephemera in there. There it is.
Okay, this one says, "The world is." Well, this one says the same thing. The world is waiting.
Well, it is the same one.
So I might just put them together. Maybe I'll use them on different things.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you might need it again later.
Yep. But here is the owl himself. Oh, this feels. It feels spongy.
Oh. Well, it's because there's something behind it to keep it on there. It's got tape on there.
Oh, okay. So here's the owl. Isn't he adorable? Look at
Does
that.
he just have the back of him on the back?
Yeah. So those are the ones that she got me, and I've had them for about 6 days or 5 days or whatever.
Yeah, she hasn't opened. This is the first time she's opened them.
Yeah. That's why it was so hard for me to get the envelopes open.
And I hadn't opened all my Marple Poirot's. I'd opened 2 of them so I could take a picture for Instagram. I'd opened 2 of them, and I'd opened R2. And the rest I'd shown in their packages.
There. And these will go really nice in my Eeyore journal. I mean, not the bookmarks themselves, but the stuff that,
Yeah.
that I can use in here. These are
And
really
then
nice.
some of the drawings you will be able to do.
Yeah. Yep. I may have to draw them on a piece of paper and put them in because some of the pages don't, kind of even if I have to cut around them.
Right.
You know, but so this is. So yeah, when I make inroads in that journal, I'll ask Stacy for one that isn't quite so crazy in the paper way. I love her journals, all of them. I'm just not a real big. I don't know what to do exactly with the junk journal pages.
Yeah.
So I will figure out what to do with these, and then I'll ask her to make another one for me. That's an owl, I think. That's not. It can have like graph paper and things like that, just not as much of the crazy paper.
Right.
Because when it has too many patterns and things, I find it hard to be creative. Okay.
Maybe books and then my stamp
Okay.
stuff.
You'll recognize this book from last week. This is mine. My husband said, I'm ordering something from Amazon. Do you want something? I said, there's a book at the top of my Christmas list. You can get it for Christmas or you can get it for me now. So he got it for me now. So you guys saw this. We showed it to you last week. It's the Knitting Tricks book. It's the one that has all the cute little jokes in it. It's a really good way of showing things. And I think the humor is going to be really helpful for me to understanding things.
Yeah, you could either put your yarn one in, because I don't think you have marble.
Yeah, I was intending to put yarn in
Yeah.
here. And, you know, some of these things that are in here, I can do something in my journal, even if I draw it myself, or have Davina scan it and then
Yeah.
reduce it. Because my Eeyore journal is kind of eclectic.
Yeah.
You know, it's just kind of everything.
Well, that's the way my bunny one is.
And this is because it's just whatever I want to put in there. And let me see, I'm trying to find my favorite. There it is. This is my favorite one. The sloths. I know they're not really sloths. They're stitches, but they're sloths to me. So yeah, so I'm really excited about having this book. I thought it was nice of my husband to get it for me.
And then I should be seeing. I might have.
Do you want me to wait for this for last, right?
Yes, I might have.
Do you have your book? Or did you already show it? The one that you got. You said this evens out. The one that Laura sent.
I showed it last time.
Okay.
Because it came in when I was.
And mine came in after.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway. We're probably starting to see the end of what I had ordered previously, because I ordered a bunch of stamps at one time, but they would come in little trickles. So.
In batches.
Yeah. I think I might have all of them. I might have one more that's coming in. I don't know, because sometimes they say they do, like in the future, and then they come early. So I have to look through and see what actually has to still come in. Here are some Marple and Poirot stickers. Oopsie. They actually have multiple of them. So they're pretty. It was a pretty decent price on Amazon, because sometimes stickers can be expensive. But these weren't. And then I have these nice teapot ones. These were ordered a long time ago, it feels like.
Yeah, I remember you ordering those. Those are cute.
I have a lot of ones with like books. But that's what it is for. I'm using these for book journals. So I have different kinds of washi tape of all different kinds of books. So hold on, let me
Are all those new? Wow. I shouldn't say anything. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to I saw something on Instagram that had a sale on religious washi tape, and I need to go out and get that before it goes away.
So this one, the ones on Amazon are actually pretty cheap. But this one doesn't Amazon. Wait, this one might have been Amazon. I can't remember now.
Hobby Lobby has some really good ones.
Um,
And you always get coupons for them.
yeah, so here's the books. Then this one is painting. Bunny.
Can't believe you don't have a bunny butt.
I do have a bunny butt.
A stamp?
Yes, well, hang on.
Oh, you do. That's right.
Where are you, bunny butt? He might have been shown last time.
Yeah, we had the other
I
bunny.
think I showed bunny butt last time. There's another bunny.
Yes, you did.
Now this is gonna be kind of cool, like on the edge somewhere. You know where I have washi tape sometimes. I could have him on the edge, so he'd be looking at the writing. This one is. I have the book where the person is trying to fool the Nazis with fakes, and he would do Rembrandts. So, although this isn't.
That's not Rembrandt.
This isn't Rembrandt. but still, he's a Dutch master.
My husband did a copy of this. It's
Yes.
on our wall.
I
would take
this
it-
is not Rembrandt.
I would take it off to show you, but I'm not sure I can get it back on the wall afterward.
Here is my Plague Doctor, and I have a couple books on the Black Death. Another painting one. Because I actually have quite a bit of artist books on different artists. This will be good.
I love that.
When I read my crime books, crime scene do not cross. Sometimes I might pick up the washi tape for it, but sometimes I might not want to spend the washi tape money. This one is fun.
Yeah.
Poison bottle. From what I'm reading about ancient Egypt, it was really hard. I had to put away a bunch for this one place because they had a ton of awesome ones. Here is the Mona Lisa,
That's another one my husband did a facsimile of it, a copy of.
and I'm going to be reading a book on Leonardo da Vinci at some point, so that'll go there. A mustache,
Mustaches. For Poirot.
Poirot. Poison caution, a heart, an anatomically correct heart.
Most people prefer hearts that look like fun hearts.
May the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
And then I have ones that came in today. Like I said, these have been ones that I've been waiting
I think
for.
you're catching up with me on stamps.
Well, yeah, it took me a while to find what I wanted for stamps because I was looking at mom stamps and none of them really appealed to me.
I got rid of a lot of the stamps I had because when I started doing that,
You're picking up a lot just for like.
I picked them up at the bottom of the hill. We have a secondhand store at the bottom of the hill, and they get things from estate sales. And I picked up all the stamps they had because it was so dirt cheap, and I ended up getting rid of a lot of them.
Yeah, whereas I didn't pick up stamps until I knew what I wanted them for. So my stamps are very much focused on what I want.
I have letters and numbers, and
Those are pretty cool.
you can borrow them. That's not a problem.
Oh, and Mom has stamps that I gave you, but I don't think you grabbed them. The religious
yeah.
ones.
Yeah,
They're
they're
really
on the desk.
nice.
I can get them. Just
But
try not to bump anything.
I think we have more space now than we used
We
to.
do.
I also didn't move the
It's
screen
just that
over as much as
I still hurt when I get up.
Yeah.
So
So this one was another foreign one. I don't remember where this came from. I like the way they packaged them. So this is the shoes. So the footprints.
aw, those are cute.
So there's
like
that. And it's a rubber stamp. So in the back you can see, oh, it's white rubber. Usually they're red rubber.
Yeah.
So let me put it back in its package. And then there are the handprints and footprints. So they are separate.
Are there 2 or 4?
It's
Oh, four of them. Okay.
I hope you like your stamps. There's a little smiley face message in there.
That's cute.
And so there. So if I really wanted to, I can put the handprints on either side, the footprints on either side. It gives me a lot of freedom with my criminology stuff, between the fiction and the nonfiction. And then this one was kind of a whim one.
And
Oh, this was on the house. This one. That's why I didn't know. She gave me an extra stamp. I'm saying she. I'm not
probably
sure.
because you bought so much.
Yeah. Although this isn't even the most that I bought. It was just these and the, Snoopy dancing. But she was just really. She gave me extra.
Snoopy.
Remember how you always see Charlie Brown and Lucy and all them. There's one with Snoopy doing that. The one I actually ordered. That's great. With Snoopy dancing.
And actually, that would be fun to put that sticker if you have like Snoopy on top of his doghouse and you have this. under it.
Oh, good point. Yeah. So yeah, this is really, that was sweet. Because I was sitting here like, I don't remember ordering that other one must come together. I didn't realize
I
it.
guess he stickers whatever he's gotten on top of this cover.
Yeah, it must be. That's really nice.
That is. That person should get a really stellar review.
Yeah. I have to see if they have an Instagram thing so I can do a post to give them a little bit of,
Now this are actually Talia's, but I'm holding on to them because she said I'm more likely to use them. So you've got,
it's shared.
Yeah.
They're shared ones.
yeah, that's what I meant. I'm holding on to them.
Yeah, because she's more likely to use them.
So this is the crucifixion with Jesus in the middle and Dismas and Gestus or Justice, whatever his name is, on the other side. Dismas is the one who was forgiven by Jesus.
Now, this was a 3-part set that I kept waiting on them, and I was sitting here like, I don't want anyone else to get them. So
there's Jesus.
I picked it up just for that purpose, and no one else could have.
And this is my favorite of the three.
And you could use that even outside of Lent.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is absolutely beautiful. These are probably the loveliest stamps.
And then there's the rosary.
Yes, and that one came from the same place where I got the bulk of my stamps from this time. Like the Leonardos and all that. They had Bernadette Subaru at the one that had most of these.
Did what?
Bernadette Subaru.
Bernadette Subaru.
Oh,
Bernadette.
Say Bernadette.
Say Bernadette, yeah. Okay. You said Bernadette Subaru, and I saw my car.
oh.
You know, the...
Yeah.
Even though I don't know why. I just...
But yeah, so that place where I got the rosary has still a bunch of cool stuff. But yeah.
Okay, now the last thing I have to show came as a complete surprise. And if you're in the group, you already saw it in the tortoise versus hare thread. This was from Christina, because Christina spoils me rotten. And I love her for it. But look at this. Look at this beautiful
I think
bag.
you did show it last time, but you didn't say
No, I didn't. I didn't
Oh,
have
you
it.
didn't? Okay.
I only showed it on the
That's
on the
right.
live stream. Look at this. This, see the turtle? This is quilted, and it's the turtle on one side, the turtle on the other, and this green, she ice yarned the fabric.
Yeah, because I remember you saying that.
I'm
I'm not sure if it's that green or...
She said along the edges.
Oh,
so.
did she say along the
Now,
edges?
I don't know if she means the edges here or the edges here. She could tell us in the comments. But she made this for me. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? It's almost as big as my owl's bag.
That's amazing.
If it's smaller, it's negligible. It's a beautiful, beautiful bag, and it says inside, Mama C Creations. And look at the turtle fabric in there. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. I can't wait to put something in it. It may be.
It's not like you don't have any blankets going.
Well, yeah, I have bags for the blankets, but maybe I'll put.
Well, you have ones about to outgrow.
Yeah. I have to choose. I might just put Brittany's bag in here.
Right, because that blanket's going to outgrow.
Where is it?
Because you just finished saying just a few minutes earlier that it was going to outgrow it.
I can put the yarn in there now too. So
Yeah.
there it goes. In here.
It's swimming in it right now, but...
Isn't this a great bag? I just love it.
It'll be perfect.
Oh, I didn't notice. Look at this.
What?
I didn't realize how wide it gets, so you can see the color on this.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that beautiful? So that's the fabric I believe that she ice dyed. I have no idea how you dye fabric, let alone ice dye it. I know how you do it for yarn, or I can look it up, and I imagine it's similar. But isn't that great? The piecing? I mean,
yeah.
Look at the piecing on this, and look at the craftsmanship on that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Now I have to name the turtles.
Yeah, you do.
So, love it. Thank you very much, Christina. I absolutely love it.
For some reason, this makes me think of the world turtle because it has like leaves and stuff on it.
Yeah.
So like, it's almost like it's carrying the world.
Well, that book that I had by Shammy, what's her name? She has a big old turtle that everything's growing on like this.
And that's the
stuff.
world turtle,
Well,
probably.
she's not the world turtle, but she's similar.
Yeah.
And she's a true form turtle, and she has enough place to have their training facility and everything. She's not the world turtle. So yeah. But these are just.
But that's what
beautiful.
makes me think of the world turtle.
Yeah. So this is really cool. Thanks
Although
so
there
much.
is the one from the one from Neverending Story. She had stuff growing on her. The wise turtle that kept sneezing.
Yes.
What was her name?
I don't remember. This is.
I think you'd probably prefer the world turtle to that cranky turtle.
This is really nice, Christina. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. I love the fabric. I love the job you did on it. It's amazing. Thank you very, very much. Oh, this card. She sent me a card as well. I can just show you the front of it.
Yeah.
See? Isn't that pretty?
Very nice.
So, it's a very nice little card. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay. There. I found some more of that in my prize packages.
Oh, okay.
So now I have enough to send off the money. So the packages. Okay, let me see here. Okay, that takes care of that. That's all. That's me. I think I've shown everything.
So yeah, that's it then.
Okay, so
Next week's gonna be busy.
yeah, next week we've got appointments all week, and
Because you said hair appointments are Monday.
no, Monday's hair appointment. Tuesday I have a doctor appointment. and we'll have to see how we're going to work the.
Yeah, it'll probably have
podcast.
to be Wednesday podcast.
I think Wednesday. Is it Wednesday or Thursday that I have my PT?
I don't know.
So we will podcast.
We're just not sure when
Just
it'll
not
be.
sure which day it will be. But other than that, that's really. We want to thank everybody for participating in the alongs, and we congratulate the winners. And we look forward to seeing the participation in the new alongs plus the movie one.
Mm-hmm.
And we look forward to seeing who wins those because everybody has a chance.
Yes, they do.
And when we pull for the next quarter, when we pull for the movie along, we might have an extra prize because sometimes we do a full year.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily a bigger prize, it's just an extra prize. And you go
Right.
right from the beginning all the way to the end. So we like to make sure we give out as many prizes as we can. It makes us happy.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we want to wish you all a very wonderful week full of knitting, crocheting, paper crafts, whatever it is that makes you happy. And we hope to see you here again for the Foon in the Woman Cave next week. This is the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 573. And that's a wrap.
Bye.